Hello traders, welcome back to yet another video on weekly market analysis series. We'll have a look at what the markets did in the last week and what kind of moves can we expect in Nifty and Bank Nifty in the coming sessions. So if we have a look at the markets, it was rather a very short trading week as you know. Uh, and we only had 3 full trading days, and you can see that Nifty and Bank Nifty have been moving not in exactly the same direction when I look at the market context here. So what exactly does it tell us now for the coming sessions? Let's have a look. And the yellow reference line in Nifty, which is 17,900 and then 18,100 was marked by me last week. These were the levels on the upside references that I was expecting the markets to not break that easily. Typical resistances, and you could see that we did not test them. So these levels would continue to hold the same for coming week as well. 17,900 and 18,100 zones. So if I look at the price action of let's include the Mahura trading session as well of Monday and then Tuesday and Thursday, you could see that the markets were somewhat in a balance. Nifty was in a balance, rotating in the same area, and then we saw a decent gap up move, and the gap up did not actually trigger any kind of confidence in the bulls from the way it looks like it. So right now it is we have to wait and watch what happens on Monday. Typically after a series of balances, that is two balances is still pretty decent. When we gap up, then this is not the kind of a day where I would expect this kind of price action, but rather a strong upside move. Now that at closing on Friday, we are typically seeing a B-shaped profile where value is towards the lower end, but closing is also somewhere at the extreme of the value area. This somewhere indicates a weak demand into the markets, weak demand coming in at this point of time, because we have closed somewhere slightly to the extreme. If at all we close somewhere, let's say to the lows of the day, then the story would be different. As we closed somewhere to the extreme side of this particular profile shape, the current context of the market is weak demand and Nifty. So for we need to see how exactly this demand is reinforced when we see a test of lower levels, especially the lows of Friday, which are around 17,770-ish levels. So if we test it, then we will get to know what kind of a intent do these buyers who actually push prices up have here at this point of time. If we have a gap up opening above, let's say 17,900, then that can trigger in fresh buying into the markets, fresh demand coming in, and the next reference is 18,100. So the key is 17,900 to the upside. We need to take out 17,900 either through a breakout or through a gap up. But when it's done, then we can see a fresh round of buying coming into the markets. If not, then there is a good chance if we break the lows of Friday, then there is a good chance we can test 17,700 initially, and below that if we take out these two balance days, then it is a straight down move towards 17,500. So those are the references that I have on my mind for a short term perspective. Moving on, if I have a look at Bank Nifty chart has an entirely different story to tell here. You can see that we are still within a major 3 day structure in case of Bank Nifty. Day one, day two, and day three, this was a failed breakout essentially, which we the market the bulls did try to have a range extension. This was a move we actually traded live in our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below. So we saw this range expansion happening, but order flow indicating that quite some passive sellers were coming into the markets, and there was a good chance we could see a failure of range expansion, and that exactly happened. So for now, until these highs are taken out, I wouldn't be long on Bank Nifty on an overnight basis. The bare minimum is 41,400 futures level for me to be long on Bank Nifty on an intraday basis, but below that, there is a good chance Bank Nifty can continue to show more weakness than Nifty. We take out these lows, then and you can see that we did take support exactly somewhere at the extreme end of these low volume notes. So if at all we start slipping into these low volume notes, then there is a good chance that a 4850 futures level will get tested within a flash here. And if at all we have a gap down opening tomorrow, then there is a good chance we can continue moving down further. But for further upside, the I would expect this range extension failure zone to be taken out, which is your Friday's highs, before I put on any kind of overnight long trade in this market. And if we look at the profile structure, same as Nifty, a B shaped with the value in the lower range, but closing is also somewhere in the middle. So there is a good chance bears can continue to show their aggression in Bank Nifty compared to Nifty at this point. I hope this video was useful, folks. If yes, do let me know through your comments and likes. I share my trades in live market on Telegram. The link to the channel is given in the description below. Please make sure to join. See you all soon, and thank you.